I'm watching Tesla and at the same time TSLA. I want you guys to be able to see how we can execute this trade, right? If you were doing Tesla versus TSLA.
Coach, I'm in Tesla puts 2 contract and I'm doing very well.
Thank you. Tesla continuing to crash. Don't forget, if you guys want to go the inverse, that's TSLA, correct? I want to show you guys what I'm doing here. Can you guys see my screen with TSLA? So if you couldn't be in Tesla puts or shorts to the downside, you should be buying TSLA, TSLQ. See how I'm doing it right here with these 500 shares? Now, the beauty of TSLA is that it is 2 times multiplier. So for every 1% that Tesla moves, this moves 2%. Make sense?
What's the difference with TSLL, Coach, between the Q?
One is bear and one is bull.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, TSLL is a mirror image of it, right? Where TSLQ is the opposite.
Got it.
Yep.
So do we only play the Q when we're going to the put side?
If you have to buy shares only, yes, TSLQ will be when Tesla is going down, TSLA goes up, right?
Correct. Thank you.
Yep. Watching Tesla right here, you can see it bounced at 203. Let's take a peek. 204.50. Is it going to break above 204.50? Is this going to pop above up to VWAP, or is this going to be where it pulls back? Watching here now. Starting to get a little pullback here. I'm going to add a small position right here to see if it does want to come back down on Tesla, which means TSLA will go up. Yeah, Tesla's pulling off of that spot. So when it did, I bought into TSLA, as you guys can see on my screen, right? Now I'm allowing this to work. See if it'll stay down below that 204.50, because that's the area that it showed us as resistance. Now you guys can see I'm using a trailing stop here to protect me. Does everybody see that? To allow this to work, I've given it a 30 cents, so a large window to work around. And again, it's okay if it goes against me. I'm not trying to make a quick buck. I'm actually trying to have this pull all the way back down here again. There's not a ton of money into the trade. You can see now it's up 175 on the trade. It's pulling nicely here down to where I want it to go. There we go. Should be making some pretty decent money here now. See it? Now right here, I don't want to see a bounce. If it does, I'm just going to quick market sell this because that's a bounce spot, right? Yep, I'm going to take my money. Right there. That was a $300 trade. Did you guys see it? Now, again, recap. Let me put it up on the big screen. What I was watching is I was watching Tesla here. So I saw it hit this spot right here. This is where I bought 500 shares. It did give me confirmation candle here. I added 500 shares for 1,000 total. As soon as it hit this level, this is where I got out. And then, of course, if it stays down here, I can always add back in again. Does this make sense, everybody? Why I did what I did, when I did it, and how I did it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
100%, Coach.
Yes.
Yes, Coach.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Why did you determine that that was a bounce point?
Because if you look at this right here and right here, this is where it was going to bounce. See it? This spot
Yes.
and this spot. And now this is supposed to bounce. If it doesn't, then I can buy it again for a lights out. See it?
Yes.
Or support and resistance lines, baby.
Yep. So the funny thing is I'm staring at Tesla, this is up here. I'm not even looking at my TSLQ chart at all. I'm watching Tesla. So right here, see Tesla pulling? I'm in that trade. See it pulling on Tesla? Now I've got my hand quickly set up right here on this market order if I need to get out, if it bounces. Because remember, this is a bounce spot, right? But we're going to let it work. It needs to work through this area, which is this it's basically 203. If it pops to the upside, I get out. If it goes the way that I want, which is Tesla continues to drop, then I'm golden, right? Even though I have TSLA up on my primary, I'm watching my bottom left-hand corner, which is Tesla. Because remember, TSLA is going to follow Tesla. Notice I'm not worried about making money or not on the trade. I'm executing my trade the way that I see fit, right? And I want you guys to understand that. I don't want you guys to be like, oh, but I'm red. I can't get out. Bullshit. Get out. I like the way that candle's pushing. There we go. I like the way that candle pushed down. Now this is a good spot. Yeah, I like it down there.
There's a seller's wick on that too. Look good.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it. That big wick. There it goes. So you guys can see it's just slowly coming down. The other one's slowly going up, right? Because they're just inverse of each other. I want you guys to be able to see how we can execute this trade, right? If you were doing Tesla versus TSLAC and TSLL and all the other things yesterday, this is what you should have been doing all day, right?